my name is Abby Andrew and welcome back to the René of Paris YouTube channel. I've had alopecia since I was about 2 years old, so I am an Alopecia Ambassador for René of Paris, which means that I look at the wigs from the perspective of someone who is completely bald, and that includes things like comfort and whether it looks natural and other things like that, gearing more towards people with hair loss issues. So today I'm going to be talking about the Fair Fashion Collection, which is a new collection from René of Paris, which is an entirely human hair line. And all the wigs in this line are incredibly natural looking and very, very beautiful. And the natural looking element extends beyond just the human hair. It also goes to the caps. So the Fair Fashion Collection has a number of different caps, I think 5 different caps. And they're all incredibly natural looking, but they have some differences to them. So I wanted to just go over those differences today in this video and show you 3 of them on camera. So the 3 caps from the Fair Fashion Collection that I'm going to be really focusing on today are the Natural Cap, the Sensitive Cap, and the Confidence Plus Cap. There's also the Confidence Cap, which has some minor differences to the Confidence Plus Cap, so I'll go over those as well. So the first cap I'm going to show you is the Natural Cap, and I'm going to be showing you it on this wig, Emily. So Emily is an incredibly beautiful style. I'll show you how it looks like on as well. So like I said, all of these caps really focus on both comfort and natural looking qualities. So most of them are completely hand tied. So this one is fully 100% hand tied. It has a 3-layer lace top, also known as a French top. So that allows for the knots where the hair is hand tied into the cap to be covered by another layer of lace. So it looks incredibly natural, like it's growing out of your own scalp. Most of the wigs from the Fair Fashion Collection also have a lace front, including all the wigs with the natural cap, which allows for a very realistic looking hairline. The natural cap also has some polyurethane patches by the ears and on the nape of the neck, so you can add some double stick tape if you want some extra added security. And there's also a non-slip silicone tab on the front as well to give you some really extra security by the hairline. The natural cap is also adjustable with this rubber band element here, so it has a rubber strap here which you can then hook into the back into these different size notches to allow you to adjust it to your head size. You have that on either side of the back. There's also metal stays in both ear tabs, which allows you to actually mold the cap to your head so you can actually push it down for extra added security and to help it lie flat against your head so it looks even more natural. As you'll see with some of the wig caps, some of the lace front goes ear to ear, which allows for a realistic looking hairline all the way from ear to ear, and some of them don't have that, so this one only has it in the front. I actually find that easier to maintain and manage personally when I'm wearing wigs. So you don't necessarily need an ear-to-ear lace front for it to look natural because the hair is going to hang past your face anyway. But you'll see with some of the other wig caps you do have that option as well. But I just find non-ear-to-ear lace front a little bit easier just to put on properly. So here is the Emily wig on my head. This is in color 814 if you're curious. It's a very, very natural looking, beautiful color that's kind of like somewhere in between a light brunette and maybe a dark blonde. I think this color is so beautiful and natural. And this hair just feels so incredibly soft and beautiful. So the beauty of human hair wigs is that you can style this, obviously. You still want to be very, very careful not to use extremely high heat on your wigs, but it is nice to have that option to style it if you want to. So to give you a close-up of the lace front and the cap, as you can see, it's insanely realistic looking. Like the cap, it looks like your own natural part, and then it has the lace front on top, so if you do want to push it back a little, it'll still look very, very natural. Now if you want to, this bit of lace on this particular wig cap, which is the natural wig cap, it does come forward a little bit, so actually as you can see, without trimming it, it looks pretty natural as well. But if you wanted to, you could also trim that so it goes right up to the hairline. With some of the other wig caps, you actually have to trim them. This one I think you could get away with not trimming it if you didn't want to, but it's kind of up to you in this case. Definitely an incredibly beautiful style. Again, this is in the color 8/14. The next type of wig cap I'm going to discuss in the Fair Fashion Collection is the sensitive wig cap, and I'm going to be showing you this cap on Dominique. So this wig cap was specifically made for people with alopecia in mind, so people with total hair loss who are looking for that extra lightweight cap and for extra security so it doesn't feel like it's slipping. Most of these wigs are going to be extremely secure, but as you'll see, this wig has extra added elements that will make sure it couldn't possibly ever slip. So the main standout features of the sensitive wig cap are that it's the most lightweight cap ever created and the most lightweight cap of all of the fair fashion wigs, so it's really, really perfect if you just want that super ultra lightweight cap. And it has these non-slip silicone patches all around the entire wig cap. Most of them have some degree of that, maybe around like the hairline, but this one has it all along the back. So if you want that extra security, this is probably the wig cap for you, and it's extremely lightweight. So this one is also entirely 100% hand-tied. These are all the non-slip silicone tabs, so they have a really nice grip on your scalp. So there's a bunch back here, along the back of your head, by the ear tabs, on both sides. And then on the nape of the neck, you also have this polyurethane tab for if you want to add double-sided tape for extra security. Now this wig cap does have the ear-to-ear lace front if you are interested in that, and that's available on Dominique as well as Megan. So both Dominique and Megan have the ear-to-ear lace front with the sensitive cap. So something else to note about this wig is that this one is not adjustable. It comes in 2 sizes. So it comes in a small and a medium. This one is a small, which I feel like is a pretty good fit for my head size, but you definitely want to make sure you're buying the right size for your head size, so be sure to measure the diameter of your head before ordering. So just to recap, this wig cap has the ear-to-ear lace front, it has the diamond net on top, it has these non-slip silicone strips all along the whole wig cap, as well as the polyurethane tabs to allow you to add double-sided tape if you want, and it's 100% hand-tied. This cap also has that stretchy band here, however this one is not adjustable like the other one, but it does allow you to stretch it so it fits on your head, so you stretch it as you're putting it on, and then once it's on your head it kind of tightens up again so it feels super secure on your head. So here is Dominique on another beautiful style. This is in the color 8R14/25. It's a beautiful mix of a golden blonde with some darker undertones, so it's very natural looking blonde. So as you can see, the lace front on Dominique is longer than the one on Emily, so this one you'll definitely have to trim before wearing it. You can trim it pretty much right up to the hairline, and it goes ear to ear, so it gives you a natural looking hairline all the way from ear to ear. So you can really like pull this wig back and play with it and make it look super natural still. And then with that 100% hand-tied cap, you can see it's extremely realistic all the way around. You can change the part however you want, and it'll still look super natural on the top. So even though I parted it over here, you could still see that natural looking hairline peeking through. This style is definitely a very beautiful one. Very beautiful if you want a longer style. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. So the last wig cap I'm going to be discussing today in this video as part of the Fair Fashion collection is the Confidence Plus cap. And the wig I'm going to be showing you this on is Mia. So just like the other ones I showed you, this one also has a lace front. Again, this one's not ear to ear, but again, I almost prefer that in some cases because I find that it can be a little bit easier to manage, but it really is all up to your preference. It also has the diamond net on top for a very realistic looking scalp. It's 100% hand-tied except for this part back here, which is machine made, and that is for added durability on the back of the head. This one also has the non-slip silicone strips by the front of the head on either side of the lace front, as well as along here and all along the hairline. This is all the non-slip silicone here, and then it also extends to the back of the head, so it really grips to the back of your head nicely if you're putting it on a bald head. It has this nice felt patch on the back for just a nice soft touch, and then it also has the metal stays so you can push the ear tabs solidly against your head so they lie completely flat. And this one is adjustable in a different way, so this one, like the other one had the hooks, this one actually has Velcro, so you can just pull this open and just pull it to the right size, and then you can Velcro that back down onto this nice soft Velcro patch in the back. Okay, so here is the Confidence Plus cap on. This is again the style Mia, and this is the color 2/4. It is one shade up from the darkest color in that collection, and I think it's a very, very beautiful looking dark brunette. As you can see with this wig cap as well, it has the lace front, but it's not completely ear to ear, but it pretty much goes as far as like you could ever really need. And I think that's just a really nice distance. And it allows for that very natural looking hairline again. The lace front and the hand-tied cap as well, so for the hairline also looks super natural here. Like it just looks exactly like my own scalp. And again with this lace front, because it does extend a bit farther, you are going to want to trim that before wearing it, probably pretty much up to the hairline or wherever you feel comfortable. So that wig cap that I just showed you is the Confidence Plus cap. There's also a cap called the Confidence cap, and the main difference between the two is that the Confidence cap has a monofilament top, which is what I'm most familiar with because I love the Amore line. This is actually Cody from Amore right now, which has a monofilament, and I absolutely love that. So it really just depends on your preference between, if you have a preference between lace top and the diamond net versus monofilament. I think both are completely natural looking, so you're not really gonna get a cap in the Fair Fashion collection that isn't incredibly natural and realistic looking, so it kind of is just up to preference and which style you prefer and which one you think is the most comfortable for you. So the last two caps that you're gonna find in the Fair Fashion collection are the Comfort cap and the Basic cap. Now these caps are both also very, very realistic looking and natural looking, but they're gonna be a little bit more similar to the caps you would find in the Amore line. So they're gonna have the monofilament top, just like most of the Amore caps do, which is also very, very realistic looking, but as opposed to the other ones, which has more of a lace top with the diamond cap. So it's really up to your personal preference. And also the last two caps do not have lace front, which again, is up to your personal preference. Not all wigs need a lace front to look natural. It really depends if you like the kind of styles that you can like push back out of your face. Whereas this wig, for example, that I'm wearing right now doesn't have a lace front because it has hair that hangs in the face a little bit, so it covers the hairline, so you don't have to worry about it looking super, super realistic because I'm not really gonna be wearing this wig like this. So it really depends how you're going to wear the wig yourself. And then the difference between the Comfort cap and the Basic cap is that the Comfort cap has the monofilament top and the hand-tied back, so it'll be hand-tied all along the back, whereas with the Basic cap it has the monofilament top and a machine-made back, which is also a very, very durable cap. So it's still very natural looking, but it'll add an extra level of durability too. Okay guys, I hope that gave you a little bit more clarity and insight into the differences between the different types of caps in the Fair Fashion Human Hair collection. If you have any questions, definitely feel free to leave them in the comments below, or comment what cap you thought was the best and which one you would prefer. And definitely give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe for more wig styling tips and tutorials. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.